Welcome back, folks, to Pigs TV. I'm your host, Pigs, as usual. So, our daily challenge. Oh, it's Mexico. Mexico. There's a song with that, and I still can't remember what it is. I think it's an 80s, yeah, late 80s, 90s track. Anyway, well, we know that Motorways, there's a star with that, so probably don't mean anything. Anyway, only one motorway to start moment. I'll try that again, shall I? I left my teeth outside. Start with one motorway. No further motorways are offered. That sounds better. That sounds more like English to me. Double the number of road tiles awarded. Ah. So only one, which is fan flipping tastic. It's it fan tabby dozy. Fan tabby. Yeah, I've not heard that in a long time. Anyway, let's come down here. Let's use that as. Let's not use that as the center. Well, I was going to use that as the center, but now I'm not going to use that as the center. I'm going to use that as the center. We are in dire straits already. We're going to. Well, I don't really like that either. That's the problem. So I'm going to take that down that way. That can go there. Bearing in mind, I've got to keep an eye on how many tiles I've got left. And we'll do that. Look at that. How's that? So we'll speed her up. We keep an eye on this. We have got. I'll think about doing that. Well, I won't think about doing it. I've done it. I don't know why yet, but I'm sure it'll come to fruition sometime. Ooh, shiny. We can't really do much with that. We can take a couple off here just as a. Mind you, I was saying that well, we got Sunday coming, so a roundabout, which we will use, or a tunnel. But you know, something, I think tunnels will be a bit more. I was going to go for the roundabout, but I can't use the roundabout. Well, I can't really use the tunnel either, but that's a different story. Pause on that. This is going to be interesting, is it? I don't like that either because there's far too many on the same. I'm going to plug that one in there. And I'm going to plug that one in there for now. And we'll plug that one in there. There's a lot of plugging going on. This one will go for these, and these two will do, because this is at 5. But because they're there, they'll start to come back a bit faster. Let's speed her up a bit. Oh, we've got this one. Didn't notice this. Right, there we go. It's basically you play the game and you just don't even notice that things are coming on there. Right, what have we got left? We've got 33 in a dream. Now, do we do that? Might do, even though it'll come around there, but it'll be still a. It keeps this down, right? We've got another one that we can go a bit further. What I'll do is, I'll do this, and the reason why is it'll stop putting houses and things there. Well, that's the plan anyway, and it'll allow me to do a roundabout there, which will be a bit nicer. Traffic lights. Traffic lights are a tunnel. I'm going to keep tunneling. Tunnels are good. I think on this one, tunnels are a bit more important than the traffic light. Maybe wrong. I don't want it right near the. I don't want it right near the roundabout. So I'm going to do this. That means they're going to have to come up, and that gives a bit of, because these can get blocked. Well, I got a lot of tiles. Flipping, and then we'll do that. This is going to be a bit, well, I was going to say I could send 2 of these down, but we'll keep an eye on that. Obviously, now, there's another way to go, is we could, for now, put the tunnel through here and send that way. That obviously now, excuse me, that stops anything. And because I've got an abundance of time, I'm going to do that, because then that means they will not be allowed that into there. And I'll do that. I don't want any housing that's a different colour in that little block. If I'm doing that now, I might as well. I have 2 options. Well, I could do this. Don't really like this, but it does serve the purpose of allowing them to come all down into a line. And then we'll do the same to this one. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Down here. So that'll accompany that one. The options now, well, are slightly limited, I suppose. I don't particularly like this little bit here, I must admit. Right, let's pause that. I don't particularly like that. That's a bit of an issue. Or it will be a bit of an issue. Again, I've got 30 odd tiles, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to ring fence that, because I might want that to come round. In other words, then it doesn't block this off. Although I could, if I did that, that might actually be a better idea. Because that's not really needed with that now, is it? Yeah, that's a better idea, Pigs. The only trouble is these. I could do this. That might be the better way. Because that's going to come and that's going to leave ring fence them too. Got a surprisingly a lot of. I'll take that one. That one I'll go there. I can still do that. Because obviously that's turning before, that will always go that way, but that will always go this way, so they're not going to block each other. I don't see a possible motorway as of yet, although I may be wrong. Slightly chuffed with that though, I must admit. 80 roads? Flip me backwards. I don't think I've ever seen it. I've never seen the game as many as that. But we're going to have it. We're not going to complain, that's for certain. We are not. We'll do this now. That just allows that to be a bit more curvy, just in case we get some more. We like a bit of curves. What's the option? I reckon if I do that and leave that there, it should be a little better. I'm gonna do what I did before, because I've got so many tiles. It's a bit cheaty, but at the end of the day, is we're trying to. If I can force a business to be further out than not block any of this lot, I still got the option for the roundabout. Sometimes in this game, you've got to force it to do what you want it to do and not what it wants to do. See, this is a problem one. Because it's right on there. I'm thinking. I didn't say it was a good thought. Now the problem being is this one here, which is why I'm thinking, is these two got to go to here. But this is going to get really peed with this. Now if I was to cut these two off, use my single motorway, well, I don't really even need to use the motorway, but it might be a good idea though. Because I can send it around here, up to the roundabout, which will cover this one, although there's this, and cover this one. I know they'll come back down, but hey, what the hell. Let's take the roads. Let's pause so we don't get the blooming thing to... Let's come down here. Let's do this. Let's grab this and grab this. Send these down to here. We can even cut... Well, we'll just leave it. And stop our little... So they'll come down here. So that stops that road. And that means now I can do that and detach this yellow from the white. That's got a free road now, so it'll still come out here. I don't like that idea. Urban planning. See, we've got this one. Now this one's come in there. This one is still on this junction line. So that's not too bad. Not too shabby, if you don't ask me, I tell you. We'll leave that. We can't do anything with this, but my potential is still for a roundabout in that block. But whether I get a crappy roundabout or not, I don't know. Got to be careful. That's what I've got to do. I've got to be careful not to... This is a bit of an overloaded on a roundabout, but it's not too bad. It depends on how many sections of cars. And you've got to try and do this. Don't, I think, get these too close to the roundabout. They need a good split. I might be wrong, but that's my plan. The plan has worked so far. So we'll diagonal them, because obviously when they come in faster. Now, where have we got this one? Now the option is to pass right the way through there, because we have got, or do we sprawl it around? We have got 100 and something at the end of flipping day. I'll do that as well, and that stops it from, just in case I want, I want to turn it in the future. I think you've got to plan, like, we got this far enough away So it wasn't right next to here, although it is white, but it could have been a different colour for all we know. I mean, there's no... Now I could also just do a little curve on that. Keep this coming down. This'll be a bit nicer. You know, as you can see, it'll curve up there and not slow down as much. But we're all right with that. The only problem I see is if this gets bigger. I can do that on there, so that's on its own. Here we go. We'll take the roundabout, we'll do the pause, we'll shove the roundabout where I said. And now we've roundabouted that up. Lovely wording, pig. To be a nicer, and we'll curve this. Now we have got the option, I suppose, to do this. So they can come around here and they can also come up there. But this one. I like that. Now, do we, which I think is a good idea, all these are all on here, right? And we've got the tiles. I'll move this. I don't particularly like this here like this though, but I haven't really got much of a choice. That can connect into there. Now, the only problem being is these will probably come down here and not the way that I want them. So, talking about that, if I do that, that cuts this off. We don't want it too tight. Something like that. Now, obviously, if it does get a bit rah-rah, we might get some down here, and then I can sort of take this off. You know, they're sprawling down there because that's where the thing is. We might get one in there, but we might get some further coming up. I'll extend the geographic grid line. It's not much of a grid, but there's not that many around each other. I'm quite happy with that. Like I say, you got a road here and this comes down on its own. The roundabouts are not getting blocked so far. They've got two options to come around there, so that will reduce this one. The only one that's really going to have an issue is this one. Now I could do a diagonal on there just in case it wants it. We've got these and I don't know what they're going to be any use at this precise moment. A tunnel, I will take the tunnel because there's a lot of tunnels around here. And I've got massive amounts of roads. And plethora of roads. We've got to be careful with the roundabouts. Because if we get far too many on, pause that, that now is going to have to use the roundabout. So if I do this, I don't really want to connect it to there. Now we've got this one as well, which isn't ideal. Well, if we did that maybe. Well, actually, we might be able to do that. It's okay. That's 2 extra to go up there. I mean, they will send these up there because that's what they have to do. But 2 extra on here that might reduce this one. Although saying that though, that is a bit far away. Although it's not far enough for these. So we'll extend our line, and what we'll do is, if we do an arc, like I've done in the past, it just makes that a bit closer than these. It'll pick the closest one first. What I'll do then is pause. You gotta pause because otherwise it goes absolutely right. And then I'll do another one. So that's even because that's 2. Yellow, yellow for lello, mellow for yellow. Now I'm saying I could use the motorway, but I don't particularly want to. I don't really. I have the tunnel. Yeah, that might actually be a better idea, really. Let's cut the tunnel. Let's keep it around and then do this. What can we do with this that makes more sense? Get off. I'll keep that one for there. I'm going to get rid of this now, and I'm going to do it this way. So that's in line with that one. I'm not going to get rid of... Could I get rid of that line? I probably could get rid of that one, but I'll leave it. It's doing what it needs to do. So that yellow will go there. They've got an option to go there. Oh, they've got to go around. There's no other yellows anyway, so that's a problem. Sorry for that. That took a bit longer than might have been necessary. These 3 will sort that one out. Means these will only come to here, which means they'll go up there as well. We've noticed everything getting slightly busier because we've got to the 500. It's not Sparta with a 300. It's thingy with a... I don't want to go too Larry though with connections. Maybe I'll just pause that. Because what it does is it forces more out then. Around about... I mean, I don't particularly have problems yet with the traffic lights. I've tried my best to, so I think I'll go roundabout. My plan is to waz it here. And then have this come down. Onto this line here. I know that like having them like this in a cul-de-sac is a bit of a it's questionable. And we've got these greens. Oh, let's pause. Look at orange. Orange is getting a bit leery. So that'll go out. But that's not too bad. See here, we can do this. So now all this yellow will either go this way. That's enough yellow that they're not going to have a problem. Well, the only traffic light I might want is there. But really, they're not really going to stop each other that much. It's keeping the floor. How are we doing? I'll add them in. They can... Because really, these are not going to affect any of the... I swear, if I'd have done this, this would have been a nightmare. Because you've got them 2 colours plus the pink, that's 3, plus another one, that would be 4. That would be a lot of colour to take. Traffic lights. I said I would have a traffic light there. But I can't really see. I mean, you could argue maybe one here. But do I have any place for another roundabout? Just to clean things up? I don't really think so, to be honest. I'll extend these and extend that up. But no, I'll go for the traffic lights this time. And I'll just do a pause. I think I'll send one here. And I think I'll send one... See, it's like, well, there or there? Really? I suppose they are having to come down here to get to this one. Yeah. Oh, pause. Right, so I'm going to extend that, and so I'll extend that. It's about like 200. I mean, blooming hell's bells. I can't really do anything with them. And I don't want them to be connected. I have to do that. I don't want it. It's in a really pain in the ass place, but that will solve that problem. I'm checking. I'm checking. Checkity check. I know I could send a few that way. Well, in fact, why don't we redesign this and not have this doing this? For an example, if I do add these two in here, if I take, because there's nothing going to come down this line. Well, I thought they're going to come down the line, I suppose. And let's try that. Let's try the 3. I'll keep these here so I can send them back. This has got 3. That's got... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do that. And just... I'll keep that in. Because that can go back. That can go back. Right, let's... We're okay with the pink, and I'm watching this pink, because this pink here will be the issue one. Oh, there we go. Pause that. Well, we can do a bit of cheat here. We can just do that. That'll do. I mean, that's the worst. Like, that'll just like not do anything. But it'll be fast as hell to go in there, and then we get rid of that quite fast. That's now sped her up. I'm worried about... now, this is what I said, didn't I? I said this would be an issue. This is the one that's going to cause the problem. So, let's preempt... that. That's now causing an issue there, so we'll put 3 up there, and then we'll go to send that out. Oh, that's going to be close. It's going to be close. And that one. I think we might be okay. As long as we can get 3 up there, we are still on our little... I'll be really peed if I can't get to... Oh, I've got 1,000. Give me a tone. Oh, he's just going to get in there. Oh. Saved by the bit. Oh no, he's going to come back again. Oh no! Oh, that's all right. I'm going to do another one into there. I'm really worried about this one, so I'm just going to overload it. Right, so what's the problem? See what I mean? See, once you get this lot I'll take out this to stop it, but then I'll put them here. Because that's a straight line and it's not on the roundabout and they've got a longer run. I knew this was going to be starting to be a problem. I'm just going to put one there. I haven't really got any. Well, I have. I've got them all here. But the problem being is I have no motor because I've teared that motorway for that one. See if that's. That can go through there, and then I could just do this. Right, okay. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. That one can go there. That'll sort that one. Right, pause. I want to rush this. Go. Two, 3, 4, 5. Get in there. I think we're going to lose with the. Is it Aqua? I don't really know, to be honest. Which is a pity, really, because I was organising this pretty well. There you go. See, now they're going to reduce that. I think I've lost with the Aqua, though. I'm disappointed with that. Traffic lights. Traffic lights. Just instantly. I didn't even get a chance to do anything else. I knew that was... Maybe I should have put it there and not at that other one, which was questionable, but... You know, I only have one motorway, so I was getting rid of that one on that other side. I'm pointing when you can't see the screen. I do that often. On this left-hand side at the bottom here, but I couldn't. I mean, that's not bad. 1,300 for 70 days. That's not too bad for me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a good. I was happy with that. Just that there was so much coming out. No motorways, obviously. There's only one, so you know, couldn't really do any. The whole point of the game is motorways. So if you don't get the motorways, you can't really jump over one, you know, to the other. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you in the next one. If you like to subscribe, even if you just want to say hello, comment, and I'll always get back to you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.